Hello, I am that dude with the beard, and today I will be Himeko Katagiri from Pawnee Pony Dash, one of the funniest animes, in my opinion. So today I decided to take a look at the Archfiend. Why? Well, the Archfiend is a user who basically calls out fan bases, because let's face it, what's better than to talk about fan bases? And in this case it was the AVGN fan base, where he basically bitched and moaned about how AVGN actually asked his fans nicely to donate some money. He reacted by saying, "No, it's not fair. How dare you have fans that give you money?" And then he came back with this video. And oh, let's see how much fail he has in it.
Yeah, we're gonna go there again. AVGN, James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, whatever you want to call him. I made a video about him. And, oh, the shirt's one of the presents my girlfriend got me for Valentine's Day yesterday. Anyway, I made a video about AVGN, and it upset a lot of his fans.
Oh yeah, I remember that video. That's where you actually bitched and moaned about how fans are actually being nice enough to James so that he can actually pay for a passion of his, as well as actually fund a movie that his fans have been waiting for a very long time. Because that video wasn't about you being butthurt that his fans are nicer than your fans are to you. Oh yeah, I went there.
The thing that video made me realize more than anything else is that James Rolfe has the largest, the most irrational, the most idiotic collection of fanboys in the history of anyone that I've ever seen on the internet.
Well, can you blame them? He was the one that pretty much started the entire, angry reviewing thing, and it still goes strong today. If anything, I think his later videos are actually better. I don't know why, it's just my opinion.
Now, before any of you AVGN fans jump down my throats, I want to just make one thing clear. You have to understand that there's a difference between being a fanboy of someone and being a fan of someone. Just because you still watch AVGN, buys DVDs, stuff like that, doesn't mean you're a fanboy. But God knows, I have seen more than my fair share of fanboys in my days here on YouTube.
Just to let everybody know, he was an old fan of AVGN, but of course because he's an old fan, he thinks James sold out at one point. Despite the fact that James has pretty much been the same throughout the entire years. Despite him actually having his own website and various other websites he's on. Okay, I can see where it's coming from now.
Lord knows my videos attract them, and I welcome it. But AVGN's specific group of fanboys are just beyond irrational. And maybe I'll never understand why that is. Maybe it's because he was the quote-unquote messiah here of YouTube that pretty much helped create this site. And I'll still say that even though I despise the guy to this day. What is there really to say? I get that you think I'm jealous. Saying it 1,000 times isn't going to make it any more or less relevant here.
Well, you are correct that you don't show any signs of actually being jealous. I will admit something, though, and that something happens to be that you kind of more or less feel like James is an asshole because his fans are nicer to him, and the fact that James actually cares about his fans, while you typically, well, I'll get to that later.
I get that you feel he is just pursuing his dream, even though none of you want to rationalize the fact that many directors have got their dreams afloat by making a movie on a fraction of what James Rolfe income is. I
have a question. If you're so hung up on the fact that he's actually making a movie and fans actually gave him their money voluntarily, why are you angry at him? He's not the one that actually went around saying, "Oh, please give me money. I just want money. It's important that I get this money." No, he just said, if you want to, donate money, you can. I don't care. And people actually did it. And you know what? He got more than he asked for. And why is that? Because his fans like him. Seriously, why do you keep on bringing up the fact that he has money? Is it because you don't?
Jealousy, the dream argument, I get all that. You guys are just going to state it over and over again. You're going to tell me I suck without backing it up with anything. You're going to make claims without backing it up with anything.
Archfiend, there were some comments that actually did prove some good points. You didn't comment on those. Instead, you let AVG and haters comment on them, saying, well, your mother is stupid, or AVGN sucks because he sucks. Not only that, but you seem to only attack the people who are fanboys, and even then, your logic is pretty much your mother. Yeah, way to be mature, guy.
I get all that. I was really harsh on James, and some people are just so thin-skinned that they just can't understand why someone has an opinion that differs from theirs. And the one main reason why, and why this stunned me so much, is, like I said, as sad as it is, I'm pretty much an expert in knowing what fanboys are like, because I've pretty much had the full spectrum of fanboys come across this channel. But the one thing that just really blew my mind in all this is just of how many there are under James. Now, like I said, there's a difference between being a fan and a fanboy, and I don't have the time to explain it.
Here's an abridged version of what fans are. Oh, and fanboys, mind you. Fans are people who typically can understand that the people they like have flaws, and people generally do dislike them. Fanboys are not. Fanboys think that their opinions override everyone else's. And here's another thing, Archfiend. You don't know jack shit about fanboys unless you watch shows like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist. The list goes on, man. Yeah, AVGN might have a lot, but oh my god, if you have an anime video and people see it, they will go through you like knives through butter.
But if you are a fan of James, and you don't understand why I'm saying what I'm saying, then just turn off this video, because you're just going to waste your goddamn time. But if you're a fanboy, go ahead and keep watching. Because right now, the people that are the fanboys are the ones that are getting genuinely pissed off. They're the ones that are getting their blood pressure raised, and they're pumping...
Archfiend, I read some comments, and there were fans that were genuinely pissed at you because you called them idiots and retards for giving their money to someone they actually trust. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't make videos targeting a fan base anymore and just talk about trivial things like the YouTube front page and YouTube whores that you don't like. Cause those are legitimate problems in the world.
And their fists are going, oh, why is this guy talking about AVGN again? That is why I have never had such a tremendous response to a video I made. It's a video I made about some guy on the internet that plays video games, and people got upset over it. People got genuinely mad that I had a not so nice opinion about a guy that plays video games on the internet. And that is fundamentally and soundly what it is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't it sound like you're getting angry that people have a different opinion on James too? I mean, you are actually making a video attacking the fanboys for actually, oh, I don't know, liking James Rolfe. Wow, and just when I thought this video couldn't sink any lower.
I have never seen anyone's group of fans, Ray William Johnson, Shane Dawson, Ihor, every single person that I've made fun of on this website, I've never seen a contingent group of fans get so much sand in their vagina, fanboys get such a colossal clog of sand in their vaginas.
Archfiend, you threw the first punch by calling them idiots for giving their money to James. Then they called you out for, speaking against him, and now you throw another punch. I'm starting to see why people don't like you.
Because I said something about a guy who plays video games on the internet. Now, that's pretty much all I got to say about this. I just wanted to make a quick video because I noticed another video, and a lot of people posted video responses to that video I made about the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I like that a lot of them were actually agreeing with me. People that took time and effort to make video responses, I always appreciate that. But there was one...
Maho? Dude, you're not sounding any better than the people you hate. No, seriously. You hate all these YouTube whores, and then their fans come out of the woodwork to defend them, and when people come to support you, you find that fine? That's hypocrisy.
But there was one in particular. In fact, I thought this was actually the same video this guy made. I didn't realize he made 2 videos. So for all you fanboys out there, you want to know just the remainder of my feelings about what I feel about you guys, watch this video here by Rant God TV. Now, this is someone who I don't necessarily like on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I think he's a bit of a douchebag, but...
So, you're recommending someone that you hate when he's actually agreeing with you. Yeah, I see absolutely no problem with that at all. Insert sarcasm joke here.
But all his douchebagginess aside, the video he made about AVGN, and specifically this one on the screen about the AVGN fanboys, is so spot on, ridiculously on the money, that I just have to share it with you guys. I want you to check it out. If you don't understand why people like me despise AVGN for what we basically made him to be, which is rich and famous, and he wants us to completely finance a film taking no risk on his end. If you don't understand why people like me are offended at that notion, watch this guy's video. Now, I must warn...
Archfiend, he's not a millionaire. Just because you're on the internet and you make money doesn't mean you get famous just like that and then you become a millionaire. I mean, let's face it, if he was famous, he would have come to Otakon where I live. I just don't understand how people like you can automatically assume, yeah, he's on several different websites, thus that means he gets money. No. In fact, he has to share money with people from Cinemassacre. I'm sure Screw Attack actually takes money away from what he gets because, well, he's on their site. And even YouTube has a tendency to not really give you all the money you want. Sure, you could say that he makes at least a couple of $100, at least $500 for each of his videos, but that's not really going to help him make a movie now, is it?
A bit over the top and a bit abrasive. If you don't like foul language, oh, cry me a river. But this sums up pretty much everything I think of the AVGN fanboys and how just ridiculously upset they get over someone like me or Rant God TV or anyone else that has a different opinion of the angry video game nerd just not being God here on the internet. Get over it, you goddamn fanboys. Get over it. Like, seriously, people got so upset.
Archfiend, they're not angry at you because you had a different opinion. They're getting angry at you because you told them off for being losers because they actually gave him money. In all reality, Archfiend, you have absolutely no room to talk. And do you want to know why? I'll tell you why, people. He actually has links to in his description box, and it's for his site, Twitter, blog, TV, chat room, and live archive. So technically, I don't view you any better than most other YouTube whores. In fact, you seem similar to that of another YouTuber who pretty much flipped off his own fan base. What was his name again? Stormzink? Yeah, I compared you to that guy.
Like, seriously, people got so upset. So literally just crying out their eyes upset. My God, I lost track of how many times I got death threats over this. Holy shit. And on top of that, do you seriously think James is proud of you guys? Coming to a video like mine or Rant God TV's and just like vomiting over it? Just acting like completely irrational fanboys? Do you think James is proud of you guys? Well, anyways, thanks for watching this video again. I enjoy the money I make off of idiot fanboys. And maybe I'll just throw it in a pile and burn it. Anyway, check out Rant God TV's video, I don't know, whatever. Thank you for watching this video, AVGN fanboys, because I know at the end of the day, so many of you get upset that I make money off of idiot shitheads like you flocking to my videos. And that makes me smile. Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. They'll just go to those places and, you know, send you death threats and hate messages and various other things that people are probably going to get very annoyed at. But I guess I have to give my final words on this, so I'll start off with this. Archfiend, you know nothing of movie making and financing a movie, so you are not one to talk about it. And by the way, don't, recommend someone if you don't like that person. It's kind of stupid. Oh, but the biggest problem is just right around the corner. In all seriousness though, buddy, this is in the same vein as all your other videos on YouTube. You attack a person with a major fan base, keep on attacking them until they either leave YouTube or you give up, and then you call out their fan bases for being stupid. You're a drama whore. You like to create drama. You like to get these people riled up and come to your videos for more views. You are no better than most people out there on YouTube or even the internet, so you have no room to talk. You're just a big hypocrite who has a webcam, who sits there and talks such a monotone voice and then ends up just being overly frazzled to show off that, oh, it's not right that you give him money but not me money. And yes, that is basically what this video sounds like. People don't give you money, so you get upset. That's not a good thing to do, especially for someone like you. Well, that's the end of my video. I hope all of you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Oh joy.